electrified. All right, get ready, get ready, get ready. It is another electrifying evening packed with an incredible guest. The latest social media buzz and sizzling new releases. We have an amazing show lined up for you guys with our special guest, the multi-talented singer, songwriter, and producer Tim Campbell, hosted by the fabulous DC Hunni and co-hosted by the dynamic duo Mick Fabulous and Miss Nancy C. We're here to bring you the best in entertainment and the hottest topics trending right now. So grab a friend. Come on in the room. It's time to start the show. Let's go.
Real live show. DC Hunni. Come on and chill for a while, it's gonna be lovely. It's the Real Life Show with DC Hunni. We push it forward, it's impossible to go back. And please know that the mentality is pro-black. Laughs and cheers in the atmosphere. Classic hits, the music you be glad to hear. From the old to the new, yeah, this show was for you. And everybody striving to grow and improve. We glad to be alive, raise your glasses to the sky. If your energy is negative, you have to say goodbye. Nothing sad or basic, we past the hating. Great imaginations, collaborating. The vibes all positive, this is a must. Multi-million-dollar ideas we build and discuss. Take a listen, you ain't gotta be socially distant. Even though we different, we all are gifted. With blessings overflowing, it's all love we showing. The party here will not stop and keep going. The queen is controlling all records to spin. Bet your money on her, she expected to win. She blends off with the rugged, I swear you gotta love it. Verse from Mark Math and beat from Reggie Ruckus. Now that you tuning in, it's something you'll do again. Cause the music make you feel high, now it's getting real live.
And you already know it's getting real live. Family, welcome to Real Live Tonight. I'm your host, DC Hunni. And tonight, as usual, we got a great show for you. Singer, songwriter, and producer extraordinaire Tim Campbell is joining the show today. So we're going to be excited to welcome him, you guys. It's going to be a great interview. But first, let's welcome our fantastic co-hosts, Mick Fabulous and Miss Nancy C, to the stage. What's going on, ladies?
Hello. Good to see y'all.
Yes. I have your beautiful stars. I'm out of place.
Yeah. You want to be different. That's okay.
I didn't get the memo. Yeah.
It's June. It's the month of Juneteenth. So we have to represent early.
That's right.
Yeah.
A big Juneteenth show this year. Yeah. Celebrate that. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
How was your day? My day was wild. It was wild.
Mine was busy.
Yeah. I took on MARTA today.
You said you got on MARTA today?
Got on the MARTAs. Oh my goodness. It was wild. It was smooth going into Midtown, but going back, we made it probably as far as, what is it, East Point? East something. And the train.
Is it the train?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Yeah. I ain't been on the train in years.
I can swing it because I take the train all the time in DC.
Yeah.
The metro, no problem. I can do this. And Boston as well, which is crazy. I can handle the MARTA. So we got as far as the East Point, I think East Point stop, and the whole thing shut down. And it was like, everybody off. I'm like, what? What you mean everybody off? Cut the power off and everything. So we had to get off there. And everybody crammed into a shuttle bus, and confusion about if you're going to Decatur, get this bus. If you're going further, get this. Nobody understood, and everybody was asking questions. And bus, 2 or 3 people needed deodorant. It was horrible.
Always.
They shuttled us down to Avondale, and then we had to get back on the train, and then end up going to Indian Creek. So it was.
I don't miss those days at all. But when I used to catch the train, it was pretty cool though, because I knew how to. That's when I could walk fast and stuff. Now I'm kind of slow, but I don't miss it. I don't miss it. But I had some good times on that train.
There's always some characters. That's
always.
count on. There's gonna be some characters on your car.
Yeah, always. Somebody always singing, somebody always thinking. Always.
That's the Marta in short. Yeah.
Yep.
How was your day, Mick Fabulous?
Well, I'm alive.
Yeah, that's good enough.
I'm alive, boy. But yeah, did really good. Last night and seen Layla Hathaway, and
Ooh,
yeah, so
Oh,
and
she put on a good show.
yes.
yeah, so it was really good. So and it was, we're down at the water. I thought it was gonna be cold because it started raining.
Yeah.
So and then Jubu is trying, he's getting his lead, so he's trying to promote his group, Legally Blind.
Mhm.
So he did some things. So it was nice. It was a nice atmosphere. The weather was good, so it wasn't too cold, but I did take a jacket. And I think I left my new umbrella at the place. I gotta find it.
Yeah.
And it's cool. Buy
We
another
gotta
one.
ask Jubu. We gotta ask Jubu about that name, Legally Blind. Why did he come up with that one?
That would if he gets his butt on here, that would be one of the questions that you can ask. Why is Legally Blind? Yeah.
Now, did they
I don't want to answer. I want him to answer it. So I want him to come on. So we can work on it.
perform with Layla Hathaway or on that same show?
No, well, the bigger shows, he did some of his stuff from their album, their CD, Legally Blind. And then it was like where he come in and do a few things. She give him a few minutes or 30 minutes or whatever to come on before she comes on.
Okay.
And then they collaborate together on one of the songs, You. So, yeah. But it was good. It was good. It was real nice. Good atmosphere. And then I had me some chicken egg rolls. They made some chicken egg rolls. Girl, them things were so good. I didn't get a chance to go back and give high five to the cook, but they were good.
Yeah. We got the feedback. I have an extra window open. The show open in the window. I'm getting that.
I'm sorry.
Oh, no problem. No problem. All right. Well, we're going to start the show. Let's go ahead and bring our guest on. I'm really excited. This gentleman is talented. I was checking out his music and he can sing, y'all. Tonight, he's an extraordinary talent. He's joining us tonight on Real Live, a musical genius. He discovered his gift in the church at the tender age of 5 years old. And since then, he's grown into an accomplished pianist, drummer, and vocalist. From touring with the Wisconsin State Youth Choir to forming the R&B group Rain and signing with Elektra Records, his journey is nothing short of inspiring. He's worked with industry legends like Tank, Lisa Left Eye Lopez, Akon, and Jazzy Faye. And even after overcoming a life-changing car accident, he continued to pursue his passion for music with unwavering determination. As the former vice president of Bobby Brown Productions and a current background singer for Bobby Brown, his career has been marked by resilience and success. He has a hot new single out, Lose Out, from his upcoming EP, and the launch of the Time Is Now showcase. He's making waves in the music industry once again. Please welcome Tim Campbell to the show. Tim, thanks for joining us.
Hey everybody, thanks for having me. How are you guys? Y'all all right?
Great.
That was truly a humbling moment.
Oh,
I appreciate you all.
well deserved and well earned. Yeah.
Thank you.
We were talking before the show about your electric energy. You just have fantastic energy.
Listen, I'm here for it. You wake up another day above the ground is a blessed one. There's so much going on, we got to keep our energy together the best and protect it the best way we can, not try to at all costs. Whatever the cost is, I'm paying for it to preserve that energy. So thank you.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, so let's get into Tim Campbell. You discovered your musical talent, as we said, at the age of 5 in church. How did those early experiences shape your passion for your music?
Wow. They molded me early. Shout out to my pops, Tim Campbell Sr., keyboard extraordinaire, piano extraordinaire. It started at home And my grandparents, his parents actually were pastors and pastor's wife. They had a church. My dad played in church, and that's how I got started on the drums and singing. But I often tell the story on how grandma, rest in peace, paradise, grandma Nancy Campbell, she would always, the Campbells were known for singing, okay, in the city of Milwaukee. And we would go to different churches or whatnot. And every church that we went to visit, Grandma Campbell made it her business that I sang a solo every single church that we went to, all the time. So when you say help, that was practice, and she was getting me in the routine at an early age. Yeah. I didn't know what I was going to do later on and pursue it professionally, but I had early practice. So that definitely helped mold into, you know, getting over the stage fright and just getting used to having that microphone in my hand and bashing.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Now that Wisconsin State Youth Choir, that brings me back to the days of like the Sunbeam choirs, and when we used to go to the nationals and they did a huge group choir. It brought me back to those days. But what was it like to be a part of that on the national stage?
Yo, it was surreal. I mean, I think about the first time that I heard the Wisconsin State, and rest in paradise, brother Robert Williamson. He passed away not too long ago. He was the actual director and founder of the Wisconsin State Youth Choir. But I remember visiting the church, seeing like 100+ kids up there singing, you know, peers my age up there just singing the house down, and I wanted to be a part of that. Actually, I was acting up at school, so parents didn't let me join right away. I had to earn it, type of thing. They're like, they're like, not till you get your grades up and you sit down and keep your mouth shut, you can join the choir. But long story short, I ended up joining the choir, and just to be, like I said, it was about 150 of us, and we went on a roll on a tour. We started touring early. Actually led a couple songs with the choir, so that was also have sharpening my skills. You know, a sort of a humbling moment too, and it's another opportunity to share my gift and practice my craft. So we still tuned in till today. A lot of us, you know, still keep in touch. And Wisconsin State. Shout out to my WSYC family. They know what it is already.
Tell me about that moment when you realized that you could sing. Like you were different from everyone else.
Okay, I got one for y'all. So in Wisconsin, you say youth choir, we actually formed a gospel group called New Creation. Consists of my boy Jermaine Rideout. Shout out to Jermaine, Mario Brown, Chad Roper. A lot of these guys I'm naming are doing great things still today, to this day. Yeah, they're doing their thing. But we actually formed a gospel group called New Creation, and we were at a conference downtown Milwaukee, and I always had the jitters singing. Like I would be singing, the microphone would be shaking in my hand. I was nervous. You know, the butterflies they talk about, you know, the nervousness. Yeah, that thing. I had that, and we ended up singing, and I led a song in front of, I'm talking about, it was so many people to, you know, the sea of people, when you look back and you just still see people.
Yeah.
And I had a moment to where I was actually leading a song, and the round of applause that I got, it kind of, I felt the nervousness just cast away. It was gone. It was like, wow, these people really loving this, and they really embrace what I did. You know what I mean? So from that point on, I was on go mode. That was it. That was like, I think I was 16 years old then.
Right.
Yeah.
Shantia Jefferson is shouting you out. She said, "What's up, big brother? So proud of you."
Who's that? Hey, Shan. That's my baby sister.
Oh,
love you. Yeah, she's doing great things too. Shout out to my journeys. I give all of my family and people that's close to me names. So if you got a name, that's my baby right there. Yeah, so proud of her.
Yeah. You want to shout out Rashad Ali also? You said
Rashad Ali. Yeah, hip hop soul effect. That's one of the day ones right there. That's one of the day ones. Michelle know that. Michelle Hood can attest to that. Yeah, it's one of the day ones. Yes, sir.
All right, so then let's continue on your journey, and let's talk about the R&B group Rain and signing with Elektra Records. Tell us about that experience. What was some of the most memorable moments from that?
What was some of the most memorable moments of Rain?
Yeah.
Well, I don't know if you guys heard of Jacob Lattimore. You know, he's the actor Jacob Lattimore. Shout out to Little Big Jake now. But I remember when he was a kid, his dads and uncles, they had a group called the Lattimore Brothers in Lemoore. Lemoore and Lattimore Brothers, they did gospel and R&B. They signed a deal with MCA Records. It was a big, huge deal for the city. And then Rain came along on the R&B side, and we signed a demo deal with Elektra Records. And some of the biggest marquee moments we had was like all of the news stations covered. It was a huge deal because we were just dudes from the streets. You know, one of the group members was a star basketball player and dancer. So Rain was a real big deal in the city of Milwaukee. They still talk about us to this day. Reunion coming soon. I have to put that out there. But yeah. So I think it was just the massive media and the press that we had. You know, every news station covered us. And when we got to Atlanta, that's how I was able to work with, or we were able to work with, we're really close with Jagged Edge. Yeah, we had a lot of collaboration sessions with them. We would play basketball in their backyard. It was really different. Kids coming from the projects in Milwaukee, going into that lane, into that life. It was a phenomenal experience, you know. Yeah. Rain, I love them guys. They're my brothers still to this day. Shout out to Rio and BJ. We coming to y'all soon to look for that Rain reunion.
Yeah. Now you've had the opportunity to work with some great artists, Jagged Edge, you know, relationship with them. But you've worked with a lot of veteran artists, Tank, Lisa Left Eye Lopez, Akon. What were some of the key lessons that you were able to glean from working with veteran artists? How did they help you build your career?
I refer to Tank. A lot of people that know, they know to the extent of our brotherhood and friendship. One thing I learned from Tank was not writing lyrics down. It's so funny because I think about he was the first artist we ever seen that I ever seen do that, producer, songwriter, whatever, to do something like that. It was during the same time we worked with Jagged Edge. So Landon, reverting back to the Elektra deal, we worked with Brian Michael Cox. Shout out to B Cox. Tank, Jagged again, Jazzy Faye. So we're in the studio, like in the camp with these people, you know. And getting back to Tank, Tank was pacing while Brian Cox and Donnie Scantz too. Donnie Scantz produced the Aaliyah song, "I Don't Want to Be Without You, Be Without You." Cool, important cat too, family. So long story short, again, Tank we don't know this guy. We just found out he's from Milwaukee too, which we didn't know. It was like, oh, from the same hometown. Okay, that's cool. So this dude was pacing back and forth while Brian Cox is playing his track. I'm like, what is he doing? Like, why is he just walking back and forth? Like, this is before Maybe I Deserve now. Okay, this is early. Yeah. So he gets in a booth, not about 10 to 15 minutes later, and laid the whole track from the lead vocals to the background to the bridge to the harmonies and everything. And it was just like, whoa, what just happened here? You know what I'm saying? He blew all our wigs off. So I took that method and try to apply it, you know, because there's a thing I use in the studio called, a lot of people like to write and then line a track up that goes with the music or the lyrics or whatnot. But I learned to live in the moment. I gotta have a thing. We can't capture the moment over again. It's just what it is. So that was one of the things that I took and I still apply.
Now, wasn't Tank a music minister at one point in the DC area?
I'm not sure. I'm not sure about that. I think either he was born in DC and raised in Milwaukee, or born in Milwaukee and raised in DC. I'm not sure the sequence and exactly how that went, but I think he was too. Yeah,
I got to look that up because I think he was minister of music at one of the churches in Maryland.
In Maryland, oh, okay, yeah. We can ready to go back out on the road too. Shout out to my boy Tank. You know what it is, bad.
Absolutely. Also, shout out to Cedric Jackson. He's tapping in. He said, "Let's go, bro."
Congratulations. Yeah, brother-in-law. I just had my niece. Just took her to the store before I logged in with y'all. Yeah, took her.
How old are you?
Yeah, 5 years old. Yeah, that's his daughter. Love you, bro. He's doing great things too. He does graphic tee. It ain't nothing that he don't do.
Right.
he got what's that, bounce houses. He do merch. Yeah, he tap dance, he plays spoons, he do everything.
Wow.
No, shout out to Sadie.
Not the spoons.
Yeah.
Listen, family, I do want to play some Tim Campbell music for you, for those who are not familiar yet, who are just getting introduced to him. Let's play one of his songs. Let's play Ordinary Girl. I really like that one.
Listen, I gotta tell y'all a story about that. Thank you so much. Listen,
All right.
Ordinary Girl was done so long ago, but that song sticks and resonates still to this day. And it baffles me because when they hear Losing Out, making the movie, Writers on the Wall, they still go right back to Ordinary Girl. So for those who don't know, and shout out to my boy Tony Neal, DJ Tony Neal. He's the founder and CEO of the Core DJs. A lot of people don't know about them. A lot of them, some know, some may not. But he's originally from Milwaukee too. That's homeboy. But he's been saying Ordinary Girl is the one since it came out.
Yeah.
Yeah. So y'all enjoy.
All right.
Ordinary Girl.
Here's Ordinary Girl. Check it out, you guys.
Yeah.
20,000 at the show. I caught her on the front row. Her favorite song was Silent Tears, and she's my #1 fan. But all she talks about is me on TV. I need a girl to love me for me. Blinded by the fame, you can't see me. If you can only look further, I need a woman that can take me away. Cause it's all work and no play most of the time. I need a ordinary girl. At the shows, the ones chilling at the studio. I just want an ordinary girl. Usually act too fly. When they see the roll by. Ordinary girl. If you take away the name, take away the money, take away the fame, would they still love me? 9 out of 10 is probably no, but I'm looking for the one. I need someone who isn't insecure and doesn't mind me going on tour. But that's usually not what I get. All they do is sex me. Blinded by the flame, you can't see me. If you would only look further, hey, I need a girl who can take me away. Cause it's all work and no play most of the time. Ordinary girl, hey, but no more. I just want an ordinary girl. Too fly, as far I know that she is there to make sure that it's only about. She's my getaway, fulfills this empty space. I'm searching for my ordinary girl. Studio. I just want an ordinary girl. But no more, I just want an ordinary girl. The ones who usually act too fly, but lose their mind when they see the S5 roll by. But no more, I just want an ordinary girl.
All right.
Awesome.
Yeah, we lost him. I think he's still trying to reconnect.
Oh,
right now. Yeah. But Mick
yeah,
Fabulous, go ahead.
no, I'm just saying that gives you a 2000 feel, early 2000.
It does.
Yeah.
It's way back. Yeah.
Look, we're back.
But it still resonates. There he is.
Awesome.
There he is.
So you said to get ready a 2000 feel. That's because that's when we did it. It was like
Yeah.
2010, I think.
Yeah. And I
Yeah.
like the message too. You know, it really talks, it resonates with more people because everybody's not a video vixen. You know, everyone doesn't have that artificial look that's popular right now.
The natural beauty, that natural glow is there, just glowing without all the extracurricular. No offense. No offense. I'm not trying to offend anybody, but you know, people like what they like, you know?
Without the Barbie parts, right?
Right. Right.
Or non-moving parts, either way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mick Fabulous, I know you wanted to jump in. Go on ahead.
Well, no, with your journey now and everything that's going, so you're producing everything that you're doing. What else do you see? Where do you see yourself going from this point on? Where? I mean, you know, the sky's the limit. But out of everything that you're doing, what is the main thing that you want to do besides? I know you're singing, I know you're doing that, but where else do you want to take it?
Yeah. Actually, one of my goals was when I started this thing was to become a full time producer and writing and developing artist. But to answer your question, outside of that, developing and nurturing talent, I want to start a nonprofit organization. I've been talking about it for some time now, and the time is now. It's time to really, really get that cranked up. And what I want to do is build, without saying too much, I just want to have an option other than sports for these kids, because a lot of kids and teens and millennials want to get into music, but don't have a clue what that looks like and what that is. So I want to take my expertise and my know-how and what I've learned and just get back to the community and like I said, give them some. They want to learn how to write music and make beats. Show them what that looks like from bottom to the top. So yeah, to answer your question, the nonprofit organization, which is coming really, really, really soon. Now that you said that, really just lit fire until hurry up, get it done, get to it.
But that's good because you know we are here to help the next generation.
Yes.
And sometimes they don't know where to get that outlet. But when you've already been through it, that's how we help. Because basically here on earth, that's what we're here for, to be helpers one you to another. So when you have that and that passion, that can't do nothing but spark fire for them that they didn't have. They may have thought that they didn't have a home. That's it. This is something that I want to do, or didn't realize that they had a gift, like your grandparents. They knew, no, get up there and sing. You're going to be in this, you're going to do it, and look where you are today. So, yeah, I commend you. So, you know I'm behind you. Let me know what you can do.
Day one, that's day one right there. It's my girl. We clicked off right from the rip. We met, and it's been on ever since. Yeah, it's nothing but love.
Yeah.
I'll definitely keep you posted on that for sure. But what does they say? What good is love if you keep it to yourself? You know
That's it. That's it. You're not supposed to hoard it. You're supposed to spring it.
That's a song.
Yes.
That's a song.
Yeah, it is, right? Yeah, for sure.
Go ahead, Miss Nancy.
All right, so from church kid to church kid, who's also in the music ministry, I'm gonna go a little bit back in your church history. Okay. What 3 disciplines you learned from the church ministry that you took over into your being as a secular artist now?
I want to say 3 things in discipline, so to say. I would just say, first, never to give up, don't quit. You know what I mean? And you're gonna do this. I say when it comes to discipline, like you're gonna sing whether you feel like it or not. And this is what you're gonna do. You're gonna go up there and make it happen. And coming up as a kid, I didn't understand why. You know, I just knew I didn't feel like it. You know, I just wanted to go outside and play or hang out with my grandpa down in the basement and watch him answer all the questions on Jeopardy and just chill and bond with my grandpa. Yeah. You know, but it was time where I was being structured and molded then, like, hey, even when you don't feel like it, do it. You know what I mean? This is what you're gonna do. So nowadays, a lot of people that know me from in this business, they respect my grind and my hustle, my resilience. because they know I'm gonna do it regardless. They call me, "What you in the studio? What you in the studio? You love the studio. You love the studio. You love that." That's just my life and what I do. You know, so this structure, discipline, and yeah, that's what I learned.
Okay. Today. All right. And so, when did you know it was time to leave church and then go into your own lane? Because, like for instance, with Luther Vandross, one of his interviews, people asked him, well, Oprah asked him, does he? Because he had a church background too. Does he sing gospel sometimes, and does he continue to do secular at the same time? Do you mix the two? Do you just do secular only?
I make music for a feeling, and I think I'm go there a little bit. I'm trying to not go too far, but I think that so many times we get caught up in I call it segregation. This is over here. You guys are over here. Y'all are over here. Too much divide and conquer. Feel me? So for me, but when I did realize I was really, really heavy into the church world when I made that transition, and I was in the streets too. Not proud. I did some things at 17, caught my first case. I was in the streets, so that was the crossroad for me. Like, okay, you got to make a decision. You can't be singing gospel music and in the street. Like, you got to pick a side. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, that's how it was. That's when I dove off into the R&B world when I got in trouble, and I was still playing the drums in church and singing in the choir. It's like, hold on, picture there. This ain't because I always when I was in church, it was one or the other. I didn't play church. I get shout out to my mom and my family for that. As far as I know, I've seen they never really played church. It was either like you're gonna be in this thing for real or you're not gonna be in it at all. So. But I make music for feeling. Whatever is inspirational, R&B, pop. It doesn't really matter to me. As long as it resonates with the listener, that's what I'm about.
Don't you think an artist can sing gospel music and sing, let's say, R&B? Because when you're getting ready to get it on, you don't want to hear the Mighty Clouds of Joy. So don't you think? Don't you think you can do a little bit of both?
Listen, I'm a shout out to my boy Danny Boy, man. Y'all know Danny Boy. I ain't mad at you. Death Row Records, Danny Boy. That's my big brother. I love him to death. I just talked to him a minute ago. But he got this saying, had me in tears, crying, laughing. He said, y'all want to talk about R&B music? He said Jesus got some Soulja Boy and some Brian McKnight in his iPod. This is his iPad. He said, I bet
it's rhythm and soul. It's rhythm and soul, right?
Yeah. So I agree with you with that. But again, at the end of the day, I believe it's about just being a good person. You know what I'm saying? And treating people the way you want to be treated. None of us are perfect. We all got our flaws, this, that, and third. But God loves us all the same. Your higher power, whatever you may call him, Yahshua, Yahweh. He loves us all the same. So ain't nobody doing nothing better than this person over here. Let's just do what we do. Stay in your lane and just be a good person. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Blue, purple, Muslim, Buddhist, Christian, whatever it is.
Yeah.
Human.
I go to church on Sundays and party on Saturday.
Come on now. Somebody say something about it.
And then I party and then you party at church. You get your praise on.
That's right.
It's just like your dinner. You get your meat, your vegetables, and your starches.
Come on now.
It's all the benefit here.
Right.
So how you get it, how it's consumed, it's still the same thing. All of it is to build us, because no matter what, music is the universal language of love. I don't care what you say. How it comes, how it goes. It resonates. So you can praise God this way. I can get my reggae on, do this and do that. It's just what benefits. Is R&B, is rhythm, soul, even blues. Blues take you back to that. Ooh, but it takes you to those times that where you were, that you can look back and see where I am. You know, so everything has its benefit.
Yeah, that's right. Music is healing. Yeah,
yes, it is. Yes, it is.
I'd like to kind of bring you back to that moment in Miami. Is that okay? That's all right?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. It was a car accident in Miami that you experienced. It was a pivotal moment, as you described, in your life. But how did that experience change your perspective on your career and your life in general?
Yeah, that's a touchy subject. Actually, I felt like I was almost heading towards the peak of my career when that happened. I was in Atlanta, did a showcase for Jive Records, and it went extremely well. Shout out to my brother in Savoir Faire Music group. That's actually the late Bankroll Fresh. I don't know if y'all know the rapper Bankroll Fresh. His dad had a company called Savoir Faire, and that's my people. Like I said, shout out to Mama Bank, everybody, Teresa, my sister, my family in ATL. But we actually did a showcase with Jive Records, and it went well. I don't know if y'all remember Wildin' Out Wednesdays on 106 in Park, where Wednesday would have featured artists on.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had actually sent in a tape or whatever, got picked for that. So I was at a high then. I'm like, okay, we got Jive Records wanting to do something. Boom, it's about to be on and popping, right? So I remember traveling back, Atlanta and Florida is about a 10-hour drive, 10-hour drive.
Yeah.
We get back to Florida, and I remember leaving the house that day. I actually got a call from a friend of mine dealing with Warner Brother Records. He wanted to do some business. So again, I was just on my way up, and on the way leaving, thank God I was riding by myself.
Yeah.
My ex-wife at the time and my son, they were home. I was riding by myself, lost control of the vehicle, flipped over. I got ejected. I just remember waking up in the hospital 8 days later. I didn't know where I was. I didn't know what happened. That was his way of slowing me down. I feel like, and realizing who he is, that he is the giver of life and of all things. And that's what happened. That's what it did for me. I had to learn how to do everything all over again. Read, walk, talk, count. I had to learn how to do all that over again. So you all are looking at a miracle. And no matter what happens, don't wait to tragedy to strike to appreciate each other, appreciate life, and value life, because it can be going just straight like that. Yeah. So what I took from that was my job is not done. My work is not done. Got a lot. I'm still left here for a reason. I got a lot to do. Again, remember every day above, I said in the beginning, every day above the ground is a blessed day.
Right. Do you feel that that fueled your purpose? Was it something different, a different element that was now poured into your music?
Absolutely. Yes, it was. Yeah, it did. Because it's like, now, okay, now whatever you got, life, bring it. God, you brought me through this. There's nothing that nobody can throw at me or talk or say about me or any of that. You know what I mean? I don't care about your opinion, about none of that. Listen, I have a purpose to do, and what that is, he knows that's between me and him. Yeah. And I'm gonna get out here and I'm gonna get it done. You know what I'm saying? With this help, all things are possible. I'll say break the sky. They say sky's the limit. That's a clap on that. Break the sky. I'm gonna break the sky. Y'all gonna hear a lot and see a lot from Tim Campbell, because I got a lot to offer to this world. You know that.
I know that's right.
Great testimony.
Yeah, it is. Yeah. Let's talk about some more collaborations that you've done. You have collaborated with rap stars like Gucci Mane. What was the difference between the R&B and then now working with rap stars?
Shout out again to Savoir Faire. So they had. That's when I really got heavy into production. This is before Gucci Mane got with Zaytoven. Him and Young Jock, they would come by the studio, and I would be in there making beats or whatever, and they would be like just on the side waiting for me to finish, for them to come in and do their thing. So for the difference was I was more hands-on with the R&B world, as far as the collaboration with the harmonies and different lyrics and vocal arrangements, this, that, and the third. And versus with rapping with Gucci and Young Jock and them guys, it was just like Rico Love. Shout out to my brother Rico Love, Division 1, doing great things. Yeah. That's another story. We kind of started out together here in the great city of Milwaukee.
Nice.
But whereas with the rappers, Akon, them, it's just like you get them the track and the beat, and they feel in the beat or whatever, then they just go and do their thing. You know what I mean? So yeah, more production and vocal thing on the R&B side, more so composition on the rap side. A lot of people get that misconstrued and confused too. They think producer. I'm a producer. No, there's composers and there are producers. And there's some people that can compose and produce, but a producer is. They talk about DJ Khaled, but I like Khaled. You know, they say, oh, he don't have no talent. He has an ear and he's a visionary. He knows who to go and get for what.
He sure does.
That's a producer, you know.
He knows what he's good at, and he stays in his lane.
He stay right there,
In his lane,
He say we the best, man. He
right.
He's doing this thing, for sure.
Let's talk about another relationship. The relationship with the late rapper Bankroll Fresh.
Yeah.
Tell us about that relationship with him and some of the work that you guys did together.
Yeah, that's my nephew again. Shout out to K Rich and Mama Bank, Teresa. That's family, my adopted family. I ran into them at a point in my life and career where I was really still trying to figure things out. The electric thing dissolved and it was over with. Like I said, I was a development. A lot of people don't know what a demo is. It was like a developmental deal. So we had a budget to get with producers and different songwriters in hopes of landing a record deal. So that's how I landed in Atlanta, and I ran into, which is Bankroll. I actually stayed with them for a while. Yeah. So but Bankroll Fresh, we call him Bear Trevon White. He was a teenager. They were actually part of a group called the Get Rich Clique. They had a song called Bunny High in Atlanta back in the day, and I just to watch him as a kid, his mama yelling upstairs and to take the kids to school and all that, and to drop the kids off and all that. He was just real respectful and super talented. Yeah. I think about him all the time because he was really on his way, but you know the higher power had different plans, and his legacy will live on. Big money worldwide. Y'all look out.
Absolutely. I want to talk about another hat that you wore, and that was as the former vice president of Bobby Brown Productions.
Yes.
Tell us about that role and then how it influenced your career as well.
Yeah. VP of Bobby Brown Productions. So Michelle knows about that lane, that world. But yeah, we actually I was singing background with Bob. Well, it actually started with Heads of State, which was Ralph, Johnny, and Bob. That's how it started. And they actually fired me. But then, for whatever reasons, here it goes. Here it goes. The good, bad, and the dirty. So we got fired, but actually Bob said, you know what, man? He said, I see something in you, man. He said, I like you. He said, I got some solo joints coming up, some shows and tour days I'm doing by myself, and I want to bring you with me. And he actually did that. He actually called me, and it went from 3 background singers to 2. And I was back there by myself for 2 years to 1.
Oh my goodness!
I was back there. Obviously, he and I got closer. You know, I got closer to his family. His family became my family, and vice versa. My daughter would spend the night at his house, and I would be over there all the time. And he just seen my work ethic, and he was like, "Man, you know what? You want to be the vice president of the production company?" I'm like, "Bring it on. Let's get to it. Let's get down to dirty." So what that consists of at that time was just booking studio time. They would call me for the flights. I was good at booking flights. Just day-to-day personnel, and in the studio, just keeping the energy, trying to keep it, like you talk about my energy. A lot of people, feed off of that. So just kind of keep everybody kosher and stay working. It was a wonderful experience. And today, what it did was, shout out to B Brown.
Yeah.
I call him Beresford. Shout out to my big brother. I love him to the max factor. For the people that don't know, they know that they cannot talk to me about Bobby Brown. You can say what you want to them people, but they can't talk to me about my brother. You know.
Right.
No, that's true. That's true.
Yeah. So learned a lot. Like yes. Connections, marketing, promotion, studio, front to back. You know, it was an honor.
So you're there when it comes to logistics. Then it sounds like you don't want to call.
I'm a monster. I'm a monster. They know who to call. They say one call, that's all.
I know that's right.
I like that.
If I can't, if I don't know all the answers, but if I don't know something, I'm not afraid to say I don't know. And if I can't reach somebody or get something, I'm not to pick up the phone and make something happen. Definitely a mover and shaker.
Now I gotta ask you this. Explain to us what it's like to be the only backup singer in the back. What is that experience like?
It was, you know what? It was a vibe. It was a vibe every time. That's how it actually ended up happening. I never forget we had a show in Vegas, and shout out to my sister Alicia too, Alicia Etheridge Brown.
Yeah.
It was just Bob and I. And y'all heard y'all talking about Jubu.
Yeah.
Jubu.
Yeah, Jubu was actually on that show too.
I saw him in the video. Yeah.
Yeah. He was actually at that show.
Yeah.
Right. Exactly. So what ended up happening though was I was the only background singer for this Vegas show, and when I tell you we bashed, we tore it up from top to bottom. The whole show was just insane.
Yeah. And
Alicia at the end, Alicia was like, "You know what, Tim?" She said, "I like the look of it." She's like, "And I definitely love the sound." And we ran with it for, like I said, about a good 2 years.
Yeah.
Yeah, we ran for 2 years. It's just like being the wingman for my brother. I was just always there for him when he fall, whether on and off the stage. You know what I'm saying? A real brother and a true friend to him. You know what I mean? So, and I'm appreciative of that. You know, and I'm humbled by it because not everybody can say they've been in those shoes. You know what I mean? So,
absolutely.
Yeah.
I was telling Mick Fabulous that I could hear your voice coming through on that video. It's very distinct.
Oh, for real? Yeah.
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 Listen,
definitely a vibe for sure.
Absolutely. I want to play a little more music for the people. Talking about
let's get to it.
I'd like to play Writings on the Wall if that's okay. Can we do that?
Yes, that's a true story too.
Is it? Okay, tell us about that before we go into it.
Oh, look at you. You start. Look.
Tell us more.
I actually, okay. All right. So we'll say this. I really don't talk about my personal a lot.
Okay.
So to contest to that, I don't really talk about my personal business. But Writings on the Wall, my now ex-wife, it was some things going on, and I just felt it just drifting away. I got a couple more songs too that I wrote, but Writings on the Wall, I just felt us separating. We didn't know each other anymore, and I felt it coming before it actually happened, the calm before the storm type of a situation.
Yeah.
But she's the best mother. We had some fun times, you know, and I always will have love for her. But it's a new day. I'm in love again, and it's another thing.
Wonderful. Yeah.
Them writings on the wall. Let's get it.
Writings on the wall.
Now that I talked it up, let's see.
You did some cursive. Hey, Shay, what you did? The cursive?
After all this talking, let me see if I can get it up for y'all. Okay. Right, here we go. Hear it? Y'all hear it? Yeah, okay, cool.
I see the signs. It's written in your eyes. You can't hide how you feel inside. And I know we're in a different place. Your heart will be the same for me no more. No more. You're 1 foot out the door. You're pushing me away. You're not loving me the same. Oh, I'm feeling you're unsure. Like you don't know how I'll take you, breaking my heart. But the writing's on the wall. You don't love me anymore. Oh, the writing's on the wall. You wanna turn the page. I'm watching the fade in between the lines. In between the lines. Oh, you want space. Then what you waiting for? No wanna stay. You know how I feel will never change. It's a shame I'll never hear you say the same. 'Cause you're 1 foot out the door. You're pushing me away. You're not loving me the same. Oh, I'm feeling you're unsure. Like you don't know how I'll take. You're breaking my heart, but the writing's on the wall. You don't love me anymore. Oh, the writing's on the wall. Oh, you wanna turn the page. I'm watching the ink fade in between the lines. Oh, not an easy feeling, so uneasy inside. Yeah, yeah. I close my eyes and all I see is your back walking out the door. All across the board, a messed up situation. I give it all. Hoping she'll call. In between, why are we in between? You should be here with me. Instead, we are in between. It's clear to see what's happening. It's in front of me. The writing's on the wall.
Yeah. Look, that was the tea, Tim.
Gracias. Y'all felt that thing, huh? Appreciate it.
Yeah, that told
Because we all been there. It's a true testament. We've all been there. So
That's it.
Yeah,
that's a relatable. I mean, everybody can relate to that.
Yeah,
yeah, absolutely.
indeed. Yeah.
Mhm.
You
Good
know when it's
stuff.
over, you get that feeling like this is it. It's done.
Mhm.
And when you
Yeah.
get to that point, you know. When you know, you know.
Yep.
Mm.
Yeah.
Trying to figure out.
You
Then
try
you
to hold on, but it be like,
know.
Yeah.
Let it go.
So let's talk about the inspiration for your music. Do you normally pull from personal experience, or does it vary?
Sometimes.
Yeah.
Sometimes. Like I said, it's in the moment. Whatever I feel right there when I'm creating. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah. A lot of times people think it's personal, but it is. Sometimes not. Never know. Just depending on what it feels like.
Yeah. I want to make sure everybody follows you. Instagram is up on the screen. Timboski
Yes.
Camp. Is there a camp, or tell us about that, or is it just your crew?
It's actually that's leading up towards my nonprofit.
Okay.
Yeah. It's gonna be like a boot camp, like artist, producer, songwriter boot camp. Just Nancy, when you're ready, when it's put up in it, you can pull up, come through.
Nice. And when do you expect for that to hit public?
If not the fall, definitely top of the year. I'm putting things in place now with the Time Is Now showcase tour, putting that together.
Okay.
I got some things going on in the film world. It's just a lot, but right now in this moment, y'all get ready for these releases this summer. I'm dropping like 7 to 8 of them back to back to back to summer. Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah, that was part of my hibernation. I've been cooking up, so y'all get ready. And shout out to my new artist that I'm working with. I'm so excited about 22-year-old singing and sing her face off. Her name is Brianna. Y'all look out for it. I think 2 or 3 of those 7 to 8 is of her. Yeah.
Nice.
Rihanna.
Yep, Rihanna. Yep, y'all look out for her. We're gonna shoot her video. We're shooting her video in a couple weeks, and her song will be coming out for distributing this summer. Yeah. There's my boy Mario. Y'all see, they go Mario. Right? I told y'all that's my brother Rain. That's one of the Rain alumni right there. And New Creation. We actually we were in Wisconsin State Youth Choir together. That's where it started. Right. Then we did New Creation. Then I forgot to tell y'all about Special Request. That was the group before Rain. It was 4 of us. One of the guys got locked up, so it came 3. But Mario has been with me through the whole night. So we've been rocking since we was in our teenage years.
Right.
Yeah.
Sounds good. All right, we got a lot of stuff coming up, so I want to put your information back up. Make sure you guys follow him. All right.
Yeah, she'll do that. Just follow me.
Support 100. Support. That's what we're supposed to do. We're helpers one need to another. Let's support.
Absolutely.
And anything that I can do for you guys, y'all let me know. I'm here.
Okay.
You like singing something?
Yeah. I can hear her heartbeat from 1,000 miles. Yeah. I hear the heavens open every time she smiles. Yeah. And when I come to her, that's where I belong. But yet I'm running just like a river should roll. Yeah. She gives me love, 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 love. Crazy love. She gives me love, 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 love. Crazy love.
That's real talent, y'all.
I hear a little bit of Neo in there too. All right.
Yeah, y'all caught me in a moment. I'm really in my producer. I got my producer hat on, but you know, I can say I'm ready. Y'all put me on the spot. Give me a mic. I'm gonna burn it up.
I hear you.
Hey.
That's that old school talent right there, though, where you can just get on the mic.
No auto
Thank you,
tune.
man. Yeah, a lot of practice. A lot of practice. And shout out to my boy Troy. He just chimed in. We got a lot of great things. Power Up Media Group. He said support Tim Campbell. That's my brother too. He out there in Vegas making headway with some great things going on out there. Power Up Multimedia.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also checking in is Derek Scruggs.
Yeah, that's the core DJ. See, I was telling you, it's a family affair up here. That's another one, Wisconsin State required. Like I said, it's a lot of greatness that come out of Wisconsin. I'm gonna have y'all know a lot of people don't know about Milwaukee. Dame Dash just left from up here.
Right.
Look at Nancy like, no, sir. Let me educate you a little bit. Let me summarize it for you.
Go ahead.
So Dame Dash was just up here, and he said what he heard about Milwaukee was, wasn't the best or whatnot, but he rode through the city. He said, man, the food is good. He said, these people know how to dress. He said, the energy is great. He said, man, I'm coming back to Milwaukee. He was like, man, but you got like Al Jarreau is from here. Eric Benet is from here.
That's right.
Arrested Development.
What?
And then you can go to the NBA. You got Latrell Sprewell. You have Devin Harris used to play for the Dallas Mavericks. And even now today, Kevon Looney for the Golden State Warriors. He's from Milwaukee. That's a brother of mine, good friend. And Jordan Poole. So we got a lot of talent. Oh, and my brother Rico Love. So we got a lot of greatness. Core DJ. I can just goes on and on and on. There's a lot of greatness come out from everywhere though. But Milwaukee, I think the light is definitely, the radar is on us, especially with Dame Lillard just coming here to the Milwaukee Bucks with Giannis and Antetokounmpo. And we right now we represent the city.
Okay. The young brother from Atlanta or the Georgia area, right? Isn't he on the Milwaukee Bucks now? Oh my gosh, I can't think of his name.
Did he just get traded?
Did he?
I'm asking. Did he just come from Milwaukee, from Atlanta? You saying? I'm trying to understand what you're saying. What you asking?
Who's the young? I'm gonna find his name. Give me a second.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna find his name. Y'all keep talking.
Okay, so your baby, are you putting her? Is she wanting to sing?
My daughter is a baller. As y'all know.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, she's an AAU right now. When I tell y'all, she's 14. She'll be 15 this month, y'all. Let me tell y'all about my daughter, Timberland Campbell. So Timby is playing in the 17-year-old league in AAU, and she started. Yeah, she started as a freshman on varsity, starting point guard. She's killing it. She averages like 17 points, 10 steals.
Wow.
And then most importantly, she has like a 4.2 GPA. She has college credits as a junior in high school already.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, shout out to my baby. I'm so excited. So to answer your question, Shell, she can sing, but she wants to be in the medical field and play ball. So whatever she wants to do,
hey,
have at it.
Sky is the limit. But that's good. I was just wondering, because sometimes it trickles down,
Yeah. Now my son, he's really starting to pick it back up again.
Okay.
Yeah,
Oh,
he can sing and rap and stuff too, but he never really paid no more. Now he's like, Dad, I want the studio, and could you help me get this? I'm going to get serious about it. I'm like, yeah, so yeah, that's
okay.
the thing.
All right.
Is
He'll
she?
be in that camp. Put him in that camp.
I know that's right. You said it.
Mhm. Put him in that camp.
You said it.
And
Yes,
show him that just because I'm dad, I'm not giving it to you easy. You're gonna work just like the
you
rest
gonna
of
earn
them.
it.
Put him
Oh
in
yeah,
that
he
camp.
know what time it is. He know
Yeah.
what time we come to that. They see,
Yeah.
the mother is the nurturer. She's the lover. I'm the monster when it comes to my kids. They
Of
know
course.
that.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's their bestie. I'm like, nah, I'm your friend, but I'm your daddy first.
Right. Right.
Now, is your daughter really into the WNBA, especially this
She
year?
is. She's ready to go. She actually got two D2 Division 2 scholarship all full ride already at like I said, she's gonna be a
Great.
junior. Yeah, they already won her, so she wants to
What?
go
Wow.
to LSU. Obviously, that's what's going on right now.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, but I
Yes.
just try to encourage her. Let her know if it's not whatever the high power has for you, that's what it is. And just learn to be okay with it, however you bless.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? I've always tried to
Yeah,
teach them that
absolutely.
from
That's
little
right.
And
Jesse.
what's so great about now,
Mhm.
the sky is the limit. You don't have to be stagnated to one lane. You can go
Absolutely.
wherever. So that's one thing that we can just look at and be like,
It
that's a
is.
blessing from where it was before our parents.
All
But
right.
as we
Yeah.
go,
Oh,
it
yeah.
can open up.
Come
So
on.
that's
Get it.
just great. Yeah.
Yeah.
She has options. She could be that, something else, and
Mhm.
something else. It don't
Yeah.
have to be just one. So
Right.
Yep.
it's just a great time. And then when she has all of that power behind her, that's
Yeah,
good. Just
Yeah.
good.
I'm
Good.
proud of my baby. I'm so
Yeah.
excited to see what she's gonna
Yeah.
be. Yeah.
Proud Papa.
She's
Oh
gonna be.
yes, absolutely. You better know it. She know what time it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Miss
Did you
Nancy,
find
what you over there doing?
I'm over here taking notes.
Oh, okay. You over there quiet. Okay. So I got to
Uh-huh.
really see you. What you over there doing?
Over here taking notes.
That's what's up. Cool.
Yeah.
But I'm so honored that you came on, and thank you for doing this. This is
Yeah,
just,
absolutely.
it's good. And especially to be able to spread awareness, information, conversation. It's just a good thing, just to have a platform that you can reach individuals that no matter what, that we can share some content that can just be great, and to let people know what's really going on. Sometimes they don't,
That's right. Mm-hmm.
it gets oversighted. You don't get to see they mainstream the bigger ones or
Yeah.
the high names, and then you have so much talent
Yes.
that sometimes it get pushed in a bundle
Yeah.
because everybody's focused on the ones that's already
All right,
successful.
come on.
Yeah.
Yeah, we
So
definitely, like you said, it's definitely turning around. I call
yeah.
the industry a revolving door. You have people that want to hear real talent, that's tired of the same old same old same. They want something fresh and authentic and new. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? They're ready now. And
Yeah.
shout out to buddies like Cat Williams and different people that's a voice for the voiceless. You know what I'm saying? Because
Right.
they're now putting things out that we've been feeling and holding bottled up our whole careers. I know this stuff been going on. I'm aware of it, but who am I to say? So I'm just grateful that now people are starting to see what's really, really going on, what's really behind closed doors and how it is. Now, I've been here. I ain't going nowhere though. Everybody get their time. And
That's
I'm
true.
ready to get them.
Yep.
Yeah.
Everything happens within the time that is supposed to
That's
happen.
supposed to
And
fact.
sometimes we think that why not now? But when it's time, you
Mhm.
know when it's the time.
Yes.
We can push it and then it be messed up. But when it's the
Right.
right time, it's
Yes.
the right
Listen, I tell people all the time. One of my sayings is, "How can you cross the finish line if you stop running?" People that don't
time.
know, I've been saying that my entire career. It's
That's
impossible. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then I tell them also, it's a marathon. It's not a sprint. It's not a race.
That's true.
Mhm.
Any
Yeah.
person that come off the gate running off fast and end fast, they done. They're dead. It's over with. But when you pace
Right.
yourself, you know what I'm saying? You can go a little further. So I've just been pacing myself. You know what I mean? And I'm ready for them. Trust me, I got a lot of music. So much music. It's not gonna stop. It's not gonna
Okay, great.
stop.
Come on with it.
Yeah.
We're definitely looking forward to it, and we're going to keep locked in with you, especially on your Instagram page. We'll definitely feature your new music when it comes out here on the show. So,
all right, thank you guys so much for this platform, and like I said, just giving us, you know, the promotion and publicity that we need. You know what I mean? This is definitely a help for so many, and hopefully you inspire somebody. And again, when y'all need or want to call, chime in with your boy, and I'll be there. Remember that. And this is a verbal contract, a verbal agreement. So no matter what happens, I'll always be there. I'll be there for you all.
We'll hold you to it.
Thank you.
Enjoyed you today. Thank you so much.
All right. No doubt. Bless y'all. Thank you.
Thank you.
Wonderful, wonderful. And thank you so much for all that tapped in. We love when you interact with the show, all your wonderful comments. We try to get as many as possible on the screen. But thank you so much for sharing with us as well. Yeah. All right. Are we doing news today, or what's it looking like?
Well, if we can do something in maybe 10 minutes.
Oh, child. All right. Let's go.
You just save it.
10 minutes. Okay, we're not going to talk about much then. We'll maybe talk about 1 or 2 stories. Does that sound fair?
Yeah.
That's fine.
All right. Let's talk about Revolt. I want to definitely do that.
Okay.
So with Revolt, it's making history. There's new bosses, you know, all the things that's going on with Diddy. And he has been giving up a lot of his positions in different companies for the sake of the company, so that the companies can thrive and not be affected negatively by what he's going through right now. So that's the responsible thing to do. But with Revolt, in a groundbreaking move, Revolt TV announced that its employees are now the biggest shareholders in the company. So the employees are now the bosses. Sean Diddy Combs, the music mogul, who founded Revolt in 2013, has stepped down and has sold his ownership stake. What's beautiful about that is he sold his ownership stake to these wonderful people, the employees of Revolt right here. So this shift makes Revolt a majority employee-owned company, a rarity in the media landscape. CEO DeTavio Samuels emphasized Revolt's commitment to its mission. Our mission is bigger than any individual, he said. We are the largest engine for transformative change that just so happens to be a media company. So this decision comes after Diddy resigned as chairman late last year. Revolt stresses its commitment to Black ownership, with CEO Samuel stating that they're focused on dreaming bigger and Blacker. This new ownership structure empowers the company's diverse staff, with 80% being people of color. This exact details of employee ownership hasn't been revealed yet, but Revolt promises a transparent breakdown for its team. So this worker-centric approach aims to boost morale and create a more invested workforce. Revolt's move in a historic moment, potentially paving the way for more employee ownership models within the media industry and creating wealth-building opportunities for Black communities. So what do you guys think about this, type of setup with employee-owned companies? What do you think?
I think it's great because it's going to open up avenues for other companies to start doing that. And if it's as big as it is, for you to do that, how could you not appreciate your team? And they're the ones who's been doing a lot of the work. So I think I commend that for putting them in that predicament, because, or in that, what you would say, in that capacity. That's good. They were doing it all along, but you're giving them their recognition that they did it that good and did that they can hold that company down. So I think that was really good. Really good. Yeah. Instead of selling it to some billionaire that can come in and want to change, and then they're still up under someone. But if they've been doing it all that time, to give them that recognition and that, that leverage to be able to continue to do it, and no one else has to come in and control that. Sure. That's good.
Go ahead.
That's good.
It's definitely good for employee keeping your employees around?
Yeah.
Because if any employee feels that they're underappreciated and always overlooked, they're going to keep moving around. So that's a good thing to, retain your employees. So I'm all for it.
Yeah, it's working for Revolt. It may not work in every situation, but it's going to work for Revolt. I know it is. They built already a community and a family, and they got a good system working. So I love how they're pulling together and keeping that company going and shifting from the negative energy to the positive. The negative surrounding what's going on with Diddy to the positive things that Revolt has been doing for the community. So, yeah. Congrats to Revolt. Well, let's talk about this graduation moment. It's been all up and down the timeline. This father who blocked the daughter's handshake with the superintendent. Go ahead, Mick Fabulous. That's right. You wanted to talk about that.
Well, this is from and I wanted to ask him, what did he think about it? And who is this Baraboo School? Where did that name come from?
Oh, that's right. Yeah, Milwaukee.
I wanted to ask him, but I didn't want to go too soon. But anyway, this is from the Milwaukee Journal, and they have a video of the Baraboo, which is Baraboo High School graduation last week, showing a man pushing the school district superintendent away before he can shake hands with his daughter, has sparked intense commentary with some describing it as racism. I'm not for sure if that would be considered racism or if he was just an ignorant person. But anyway, a citation by the Baraboo Police Department shows that the father was charged with disorderly conduct and is required to make an August appearance in the county circuit court for a judge has ordered also the man to have no contact with the superintendent after temporary restraining order was filed. So he goes for a hearing in June. But I don't know if it was racist, but I don't know the stigma behind that little county or whatever. But I don't know if he was just ignorant, drunk. I don't know if they may have had a confrontation prior, but I guess everything is saying racism. But that was to embarrass your daughter on her accolades of graduating high school, that you would come and just take that away from her and do something that stupid. But I don't know what I don't know the total logistics behind it. So, but that's what the blogs and the papers are saying, that it was racism. I don't know what goes on in that little town of Milwaukee, but it was just uncalled for mine. But what's your takes on it?
Yeah. Well, he was arrested, and I'm going to play it for you guys so you can see for yourself and judge for yourself. But he was arrested immediately because of what he did when he approached the stage. And he did make the comments to the superintendent. He said, "That's my daughter, and I don't want her touching him." So that was said on the stage. And I think that's why, with the superintendent being the only Black person on stage, I believe at that time, I think that's why most people are leaning to this being a racist event.
Is he the only African American in the school district, period?
I don't know, but he was the one that he said he didn't want his daughter touching. So,
because I'm just wondering, did she have a Black teacher? Is there any other ethnicity other than Caucasian working at the school? That if he's a superintendent, just because he's standing there and he's a superintendent.
I heard differently.
Go ahead.
Okay, what did you hear? Because
I heard that he bum rushed the superintendent because his daughter had been having problems all year with bullying, and they never did anything about it. And so he held the superintendent responsible versus, the principals and teachers and stuff. He held him responsible because nothing was ever done. That's what
I was wondering if that would have been something, because I kept saying, I'm not understanding, why, but I figured it had to be something more than for you just to say, and everybody is going for racism. And I don't want to do that because I don't know, because it could be so many other things behind it. That's why I was like, did they have a confrontation? He was pissed at him, you know, at some point, you know, but I didn't want to say racism, but that's what everyone is pulling it at. And it has to be more behind this than what's being said. So
not
his dad was bullied.
Yeah, sometimes it can be more, but sometimes it can be just racism. Those words.
Well, yeah, it can be, but
says, I don't want her touching him. You know, that's what
it probably would have been, because if you went to and that goes back to in March. It's almost, but this young girl got beat, that she was in a coma, but she was the perpetrator.
Yeah.
She got her ass beat. You know, but you push people to the brink, and then when they don't do anything. In her case, she was African American and no one did anything, and the perpetrator was Caucasian. She kept picking and picking and picking, and then she wasn't even supposed to be at the school, and they got into a fight. So where the father may have been mad, if he's telling so-and-so keeps bothering my daughter and no one is taking, you know, I mean, I can see that being a parent. I'm coming to you and you're not helping.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know,
and
you get frustrated. You get frustrated. So
yeah.
But
when you look at that, though, does that incident go straight to the superintendent? It goes to the principal, and then it goes up the chain. So it was okay for her to touch the principal's hand and everyone else's hand, but not the superintendent. Why? The superintendent had some type of response, but he said he was not happy with the response that he was given. But you know, we just never know. But what we do know is that the father was definitely arrested.
And it was wrong, because it's a way that you handle everything.
Yeah,
that doesn't say that we handle things correctly. But
let's play the clip for those people who are unfamiliar with the story, just hearing it and would like to see it for themselves. So this is exactly what happened. I think we're gonna play a clip. Okay, that's the photo, y'all. Here we go.
Oh. Excuse me. Where's Brandon? Where's Brandon? Get away from me, bro. Hey, no. Hey, you need to get. Hey. Oh. Excuse me. No. Oh. Excuse me. Where's Brandon?
Okay, I had wanted to play that beginning because I think we kind of missed the beginning where he moved him out of the way. So drop your thoughts in the comments. What do you think? You saw the tape, and what is your
my daddy? Why did my dad? Damn, Dad, why you do this? That's how I would just be like,
yeah.
And
now she's infamous on the internet. You know what I mean? I feel bad for her.
Yeah.
That was her.
She was getting bullied at school, and she may start getting bullied through the internet, because you know the internet is merciless.
It's worse, because then you're gonna say, you know, because people, is that my mic? Is that me?
I didn't want to keep her muted. I was just muting it on and off. Yeah.
But it's the it's all of that, and then on the internet, you know, you have trolls. They gonna say some of everything.
Yeah.
They gonna cut her left and right, and she can't be responsible for what her dad did.
Not at all.
But they gonna come for her.
Yeah. I really feel for her. There was one site that actually blurred out her face, you know, thinking about her, but the rest of them, you know, they did show her. So
it's too late. They have gotten her face. She's gonna be on a meme. Like they're gonna have her everywhere.
Yeah.
And they have pictures of him. Well, they have pictures of him. They have his mug shots, right?
Right. Yeah.
He's gonna be trolled like nobody's business.
Cause you know we gonna come with the memes, and I'm not gonna share them if it's funny.
Miss Nancy shares the best of them. She really does.
Yeah.
Real quick, I want to talk about some things that are coming out because I'm really excited. Take a look at this photo. There's one face I'm very excited to see. This is Tyler Perry. He's working on a Netflix thriller called Straw, right? So he's back with a brand new Netflix drama, and it has a star-studded cast. As you can see, you see Taraji up there. But
Sherry Shepherd.
Yep, Sherry Shepherd, and then my girl right here. Oh Lord. I'm forgetting names.
Say
it again.
Tatiana? Is it Tatiana?
Well, we got Glenn Thurman.
I'm looking at Sinbad. I'm looking at Sinbad for this to be his comeback. Oh,
dang! I am so excited. Tiana Taylor just hit me. But I'm really excited to see Sinbad on here. So glad that he's doing so much better, and very excited to see him on the screen. Yep. Also, Rockman Dunbar and Mike Morrell. So this will be coming out soon. The details and release date are still under wraps, but we're definitely going to keep our eye on that. It's a thriller, so that should be interesting. Good. Really good. Wow. Yeah. And then also in the news, this brother, Marlon Wayans, HU, you know, he has a special out called Good Grief. And I want to talk about this because it's garnering rave reviews. The critics are actually saying that this is the best stand-up of the year. That's how it is among everyone. If you have Amazon Prime, it is going to be on Prime Video. Definitely check it out. They said it's really good, and it's really talking about it's a personal exploration of loss. So he's talking about the loss that he's experienced in the past few years. You may not know that he lost both of his parents in the past few years. So he's going to talk about that as well. Variety magazine said it's a masterclass in comedic catharsis. I can't wait to see this. I'm going to have to pay the bill. I'm going to have to pay my Amazon bill so I can watch this. It's going to sound...
I think that they had some clippings of it, but it's and not only with what is done is giving him growth, you know, and strength for him to endure a lot of the things that he's done, you know.
Absolutely. Yeah. Well, you guys know I have a clip. Come on. Who y'all talking to right now? I got the clip. All right, let's check out the trailer for that I'll talk. Oh yeah, I do have the clip. Let's check out Good Grief. Here's the trailer.
Funniest person in the Wayans family is my mama. People that lost your mama, we are a part of an elite gang, the Dead Mama Gang. Gang, gang! I said, Mama, you made 5 millionaires and you only made 1 crackhead. I said, woman, your crackhead to millionaire ratio is unparalleled for a black woman in America.
Yeah, just a little clip, but he's always been funny. I like to see him in this more serious role now because normally he's cutting up, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. I'm looking forward to
I think he said I think when he was interviewed, I want to say, was it The Breakfast Club when I watched it? But you know, certain things when you go through life and you mature and you excel to another level, and that's where he is.
Yeah, and I'm part of that gang. I gotta watch that. You know, when you lose your mama, and he makes it funny. You know, you're part of that. But
sometimes you need to laugh in crying, you know, but it's reality. But you can laugh at it, but you know it still pierces because you know I lost my mom, you know, and so it'll take away the sting a little bit. You know what I mean? You can laugh and be like, yeah, I bet she is saying something like that. Or, you know, so it helps. And that's good when you can come with comedy like that, you know? Yeah.
Great health benefits to laughing. So, laughing.
Yeah.
So put that on your list, you guys. The critics love it. I'm sure you'll love it too. It's on Amazon Prime. Go ahead, pay your bill just for the month. Check it out. And then just remember to cancel it before next month rolls around.
We're getting ready to have another madam too, right?
Say it again.
I said we're getting ready to have all the Queen's men.
Oh, not yet.
No, not yet. But I'm just saying we bringing these queens on. The Queens is coming through, so we have some more things to bring forward. with
Oh,
Queens.
yeah.
Queens are loading everywhere, aren't they?
They're everywhere. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, no, we're not working on Madam. We're working on some.
No. I'm saying
Oh, gotcha.
hypothetically, you
Uh-huh.
know, from the movie Madam, but we getting ready to have. I mean, the Queens are coming through with bringing in some more entertainment for us. I would say. Yeah.
Absolutely. We got some great stuff coming up. On
Mhm.
Tuesday, we have an author. He's really, really good. I don't have his name in front of me, but I'm really excited to have him on. But he does books on Black history. I have mentioned him to you guys before. He'll be coming on Tuesday. And he's written quite a few books. Frank Jordan is his name. I wanted to
Fred Jordan.
Frank Jordan will be here on Tuesday. Yeah, so we're really excited about that. We're also working on some more programming for you guys. So you'll have a couple more things to check out on the Onyx Network. We got some things cooking in the oven. So just make sure, because of that, that you are following us on our Facebook page and YouTube page. Our Facebook page is simply the Onyx Network, where you can see all of our live broadcasts as well as our replays, as well as our YouTube page. Hit our YouTube page with a subscribe. We really appreciate it. It is growing. Both pages are growing. So we appreciate you guys out there. Yeah. So I think that's all we have. You guys have anything tonight? Want to shout some folks?
Well, so far I had 60 plays. So it's not giving me who came and sang. I thought I had this down.
That's okay.
I hate when I had it on mute, but then it popped up. But anyway, yeah.
It does.
So we're getting plays, you know, so people are watching.
Yeah.
Don't,
go to that comment
we
section.
would love for you to subscribe. It doesn't cost anything.
Right. But shout out to the comment section. Comment section was on fire tonight.
Yeah.
Most people, but we also got Sean, Young Blaze, Mill, Rogers, and Robin Reese. Thank you for tapping in as well.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend. We appreciate it.
All right, that's all we have for tonight. We're going to get on out of here, but we will see you again on Tuesday. Have a good night, everyone.
Good night.